right, good evening, everybody. Happy Monday. Make sure I'm unmuted. It looks like I am. So there we go. Hope everybody's had a good Monday. It has been a cold, wet, miserable Monday around here. And my age is telling me I can feel it in my bones when it gets cold and rainy. Woke up this morning and I think it was 31 degrees and rain. If it's going to be that cold, dag nabbit, it better be snowing. Don't give me this rain BS. So, hope everybody's doing well. My workday is mostly over. Should be over. I don't know. Hopefully it's over. If anybody calls me, they're just going to voicemail anyway, so it might as well be over. But it is, I guess, what could be affectionately called Dazzler Day. She is now available in the little Platinum Pass track thingy here. We scroll all the way down. All the way. Sooner or later we'll get there. There she is. Day 84. We will be getting that today. I'm an impatient sort. And I also have gift cards I didn't use during the cyber event. So I'm just going to be using the gift cards I had for it. And Seb, yeah, I understand completely. I can't do it on my second account. It would be worth it if you wanted to put any money in. I will tell you, these Platinum Track events and all that are very good. And I may do it on my Mini. This is the only thing I spend the money on my Mini account are these Platinum Track type things. Because they end up paying for themselves in a way. There's a lot of units in here. There's a lot of boosts. There's revives. There are crystals that you get to open. There's energy refills. There's a bunch of different things in here that really, in the long run, pay for itself. We've got several events coming up that are going to take revives, going to take heals. Well, yeah, there you go. She'll be available to grind for, just like every other champ. This is just kind of a way to get her a little bit quicker. She'll be in the featured crystal that comes around or the Titan crystal that comes around in March, I think is what they said. So just have to wait a little bit. I'm impatient, so watching me from the hospital. I hope that's because you're there for work and not there for anything bad or having a baby or something good and positive. Not that you're in the hospital. I don't want to hear that. Anyway, what I was going to show, I've been doing some farming. Okay. I spent the weekend farming. I'm not going to tell you what or where exactly. And you know what? Let's make this big screen. Let's make it count so you can see it. There we go. So I'm up to 643 little health potions, which all that means is I can probably heal my champions up from a 40% revive 6 times because they're so small. But I've been farming those. And I've been farming revives. They may say the revive farm is dead. They don't know me. So while we sit here and talk and get people in here, I'm going to go grab another revive. So make sure, man, it just all moved around on me. Make sure you are running this on a daily basis. It does end up paying off. There we go. Like I said, it does end up paying off. So we'll run through this. Yeah, and while we wait for Rob here to tell us that he's okay. I have a feeling since he waved that he's doing okay. At least he's got one hand. They want to remove my gallbladder. They said they can see a gallstone inside. Ugh. Well, worse things could happen. It would be the end of some pain. I don't like anybody having to have any type of surgery, so take care, follow the doctor's orders, get better soon. We like seeing you in the chat. We don't like seeing you in pain and in the hospital. So anyway, farm up items. I am feeling okay that I can run one of the necropaths tomorrow. I figure I've got 100 some plus revives. I'm hoping that there is a potion bundle. If not, I've got one more level of the event quest I can run. It would cost me 1,000 units to get more revives, but may do it. And then Wednesday, I can run some of the lower levels and get some of the lower level deals to get more revives and heals and things like that. I've also got roughly 400 of the what used to be the 4-hour crystals available to me as well. So I think I'm ready for that. I don't know if Dazzler is going to be any use in any of them, but I'm going to kind of, like I said, Dazzler will be claimed and bought here in probably about 10-15 minutes. Wanted to give it some time so folks can come in here and see the whole thing. I'm going to open up whatever 7 stars, whatever Valiant crystals, whatever crystals I get from this whole thing. We'll do that. I may have to blank my screen for a couple minutes while I buy the Platinum Pass and all the boosts for it. Never done anything like this, so we're going to try it and see what happens. But yes, I would recommend doing whatever you need to do to offset the cost of Necropolis. Some people are going to be able to run it just fine. I've got some champs that I think are going to be okay in there, some that I'm probably going to have to rank up, which I did save some rank ups for it. Probably should save the rank 3 that I'm going to do here in a little bit. But hey, Drunk, how's it going, man? So yeah, we'll have some fun with Guardian tonight. I can go over to the CCP server and we can take on some fights there too. If there's something somebody wants to see, I can try it. I've done a grand total of 4 fights with her. So that will tell you once you start seeing my gameplay. She's not as hard, she's not as difficult to pick up the timing as I thought it was going to be. It may be hard for me on stream because the audio cues for it are spot on. I mean, it's easy with the audio. Not hearing it, I may mess it up some more, but while we're doing it, let me show you here, somewhere in here. Give me 1 second. I will, instead of you watching this, I can turn on a video that I recorded earlier for somebody. Poor low-key chat just kind of gets ridiculous at time to time. I only posted it an hour and a half ago, and I'm already like 50 pages back. You go away, you leave, come back for 10 minutes later, and there's 5,000 chats between now and then. Okay, almost back to it. Okay, there we go. Let me bring this up. I'll turn on the video here in a second. Okay. I think I've got it set up here. Should be able to see it about now. Let me move it to the center of the screen and maybe make it a little bit bigger. So this is my, just so you know, hey, Yusafa, how's it going? Yeah, just clowning PWF and Trevor. Guys never shut up. No, just kidding. This is my second ever fight with him. So keep that in mind as you watch this. I'm going to mute the game chat in the background. So here we go. And this is health pool wise about a Battlegrounds fight. And yes, I got hit by the special one. A noob move, but... And I think I missed one of the options here. Nope. See, there it was. All perfects. Second fight with her. So it's not really that tough. And there you go. 36 seconds. About the Battlegrounds fight. Granted, you played somebody probably more difficult than Falcon. Not too hard to pick up the timing on her stuff. So hey, Jocker, missed you coming in there as I was showing video. So, Kurd, I've told you a couple times, apply. All right, no other revives there. Guess what it's time for? Let's go ahead and do it. I am going to have to hide the game screen for a second or 2 or 10. I'm not sure exactly how long, because I don't know how long this is going to take to buy all the things. And you're going to see me stare at my phone and look like a fool so that the face recognition will work. Okay, there's one. Now, where do I get the boost for this sucker? And don't tell me I've got to go to the web store for those. That's going to upset me if I do, if I can't buy them in-game. I've got gift cards I want to use. Oh, you little... Let's go up here. Well, now, isn't that just a bite in the butt? It looks like I've got to do it from the web store. Let me restart here and just see. I know I have iTunes gift cards though, Yusafa. I've got to use them at some point in time. There's going to be bonus items when all this banquet stuff happens. Let me just see if a restart will do it. I've already bought the battle pass. Now I just want to find the... And if it's not really that important either way. I just want to use these stupid gift cards because they're sitting on the account and it just would be nice to be able to use them. They're putting all that stuff in the web store now and it just kind of makes it so I don't get interest or anything on the gift cards. Yep, I got to buy the rest of it in store. So let's go ahead and I can bring the game back. Yeah, gift cards only work in game. That's right. We can do this. Yeah, that's going to be what I end up having to do. I just wanted to use... What do I need to buy? Just all 10 of the double track ones? Or do I have to buy into the single track? I guess we'll find out. Let's see. That only gets me 7 times 7 is 49. Yeah, it's not enough days. So that's 70 days. And I'm going to need to buy the individual days, aren't I? Aren't I? Because I'm at day 2. And I need to be, yeah, it looks like I got to buy all the individual, or a good number of the individual days. All right. Those 10 are added to the cart. Oops, wrong button. Let's add a bunch of the double track boosters to the event. I'm just going to add them all. That way I don't have to worry about it. I just bought them all. I don't care. It is what it is. Okay. It's working. You can see now it is trying to figure out how many days I'm at here. All right. Oh, okay. So I got Platinum Palooza crystals with it. Really? It's going to make me click this every time? Well, first world problems. You actually gotta hit the claim button. And unfortunately it's like 21 times probably. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of crystal opening in here too. We'll go try her out. We'll play around with her. We'll rank her. Well, we'll rank her up. We'll try her out. Think of fights you want to see. Okay, I think I'm done there. Yeah, now we can start. I'm just going to go claim the last one for now. Maybe I'll do another opening later. Did I pass her? There she is. Let's go ahead and claim that one. Let's make sure we select the 7-star. Thronebreaker, 7-star, confirm. Okay. Let's move my stand out of the way. Time to get serious here. Hey, there we go. And let's grab the Valiant there. I think we'll at least open one 7-star. I've got a bunch of Valiant crystals to open too. Oh, I have no clue here what I want. There's just, I don't care. Let's do science. Hey, Mr. Mike Hill, how's it going, man? Oh, here, I think we still need to grab some Mystic. Okay, the rest of those we'll grab over time. So, here we go. Let's get into the fun of this. There she is, her low-level self. I love the new screens. I bought the booster thingy. Oh, there's rank 1. There's rank 2. Hey, the other black man, AB. How's it going, gentlemen? There's rank 3. Hey, Aldo, how's it going, man? So there we go. 1, 2, and 3. Where's the boosters? It's in the web store. You have to buy them from the web store. I just found that out. So, now that she's rank 3, we use a little gem. We'll do that to awaken her. I know she doesn't necessarily need it, but I have a phobia about leaving somebody rank 1. And there we go. Now let's get a relic on this chick. Have no idea what relic she needs. I think we'll maybe just put Wolverine on her. No, she doesn't bleed. Gambit? Gambit's open. Let's just put Gambit on there for now. This is not CCP. This is real life. This is the real life beta server. She doesn't need it for most things. The Awakening is very, very nice for her. So the Awakening is for Korgs, for Atumas, things like that. You know, if they've got thorns damage, physical damage that gets reflected back, she just says, the hell with that. I'm going to give it right back to you. The other thing is with the perform is for champions like Bullseye. If you do her dazzling dash and they've got an evade, they don't evade. So yeah, a little bit of whale posse there. Wants to hold it for Deadpool X-Force. That's not bad. I've been looking for somebody like Dazzler. She is not that hard to play. Trying to think of something I can do with her. Let's go into... Let's just see what she can do in here. Actually, what I need to do is I need to go over to the test server and do this, but... because then I could take on Korgs and things like that. I also need to do this before I go too far. She doesn't need any crit. I'm going to go special damage. Why not? boost that up a little bit more. I don't know if any of these first champs are any good for her to fight. Nah, don't feel like doing that right now. My Nexus Awakening, I went for a tech, and my Ultron. Oh, now see, Ultron wouldn't be bad. Let's just go into lab. We'll take on Red Hulk. Man, I haven't been in here in ages. Like I said, this may work better doing a little bit of testing on the CCP because I can do a variety of different fights. Oops. And not get hit in the face. Oops. Yeah, without audio. Without audio, I'm probably going to miss a bunch of them. Let's see what we can get here out of a special 2. Now, it's probably going to end up being damage capped. Yeah, I got damage cap there, but... And I, it still did decent damage. I don't know what the number showed. Let's find out what the number showed. Let's save that. I didn't have my replay system set up here, so give me 1 second. We can do a little replay here, and we can take a look at it and slow it down. It didn't save it. I don't think. And it's going to be too late if this is not it. Yep. Interesting. It didn't save. Let's try it again. Save. Okay, it saved at that time. There we go. That was odd. All right, let's jump over here. Did it save the fight? Yeah, so we can take a look and see what the damage was on the special 2. Now, this wasn't played perfectly. I did get up all the charges, though. And it's going to be damage capped. Okay, right about there. So let me consult my cheat sheet, which I don't have in front of me, to slow this sucker down. Okay, so I'm going to slow the speed down so we can take a look at it without me having to do too much. You can see the damage cap coming into play. Definitely hits 50 and then 75 red. Yeah. So not too bad. Not too bad. Not the greatest fight for her, but like I said, if I can pick her up as quick as I have, she's not hard to play. Hey, 1-2. You know what? We could go maybe, let's do first fight in Crucible. I don't know who it is. I can't remember. I don't know if she'll be good for it or not. Let's go this guy. What are the nodes here? They gain burnout charge, increasing special attack damage by 10% per charge when the defender has 10 or more burn. I don't care. Unlimited power. Time to strike whenever the defender would gain power or health while under the effects of a heal blocker power. Okay. Let's just see what she can do. I think we will do 2. We'll get her fully ramped. Now, granted, I'm going to die right here. Let's try and get this off before I die. Do we know the 6th champ of Banquet or just 5 of them? All the champs should be out there now. All right, let's go take a look at this one. So, this is right here before the special 2, so we can kind of see the damage. Let me skip it ahead a couple frames here. Yeah, I know this is really, really slow. I probably shouldn't speed it down too much, but that way you can see the red numbers as they go. It's 130 and 193. So 230, 320,000 damage on the last hit of that special 2. Without really playing her optimally or knowing a whole lot of what to do, if I can pull that off, and I think that was what, 800 and some thousand health? Yeah, 839,000 health. Let's see what it would do with just 1 special 1, 1 special 2, because that was overkill. And I really didn't do any of her kit, you know, because you get extra charges for doing certain things. Okay, now what you can do is you can do this. Oops. I didn't have the dancing whatever it is up. Now I do. All right, let's see what a special 2 does just after 1 special 1. Okay, doesn't finish her off completely. Or him off. Let's see what health that leaves him with. Yep, I do the mini game with her. So there you go. So with 1 special 1, 1 special 1, 1 special 2, with recoils on, that's about your damage. So what is that? 838 minus 290. So that's about 550,000 health with 1 special 1, 1 special 2. That'll handle a battlegrounds fight. That'll handle a war fight. That'll handle a lot of different little nodes. Yeah, the mini game isn't too bad. Purgatory, Medusa, Sentry, Sentinel, Deadpool, X-Force, Who was the other one? Because we got Sentinel, we got Deadpool X-Force, we got Sentry today, we got Purgatory, we got Medusa. You know, you got me now. Did they announce one? I thought maybe there was only 5. They did Black Panther Civil War. I think that's one of them. Mr. Black Panther Civil War. I got a bunch of stuff to claim here. I'm going to have to spend stuff at the store. So, you know, I did put crystal opening in there. Before we continue on, let's enjoy opening up 25 Valiant crystals. Maybe we get lucky. We won't, but we can try. That was the other one. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99% sure it was Black Panther Civil War was the other one. So here's the plan. Gonna pop 10, spin 5, pop 10, and then hopefully have enough to open up a 7-star. If not, I'll go grab 7-star shards and we'll open up a 7-star. All right, pop 10. Nothing new. I do see at least one 6-star. Yeah, there's 2 6-stars. Okay, just 2 6-stars. Uh-oh, one of those was not SIG 200. 2 of them weren't SIG 200. Slipping. Okay, now we're going to spin 5. I just want to enjoy the new reel, the new look. See if it troll rolls quite as bad as it did before. Oh, look at that. Right in between 2 Nexus. Okay, so the ones who spend units for him got scammed. I don't know if it's a scam. We don't get them for free. None of those are free. None of those are free 7-stars that they're just handing out. They're all going to be drops and things like that. Yeah, I wasn't sure on that one, but thank you, saying, yeah, wasn't sure if he existed or not. Speaking of Purgatory, and by the way, she's a pain in the butt now if you have to fight her in Alliance Quest, and you don't have a champion that's really meant to fight her. Hey, V. Joseph, how's it going, man? Didn't even see you up there, sorry. Did they say anything about 7-star Red Hulk? Yes. He was out there today. I don't think he was in the game as a 7-star, though, until this patch. I may be wrong. Oh, there was the troll. There was a little bit of the troll. I was thinking I was getting a 7-star Nexus. I should have known better. All right, last one, then we pop the last 10, and then we can go do some more stuff with Dazzler. Yeah, nothing out of that. And then we're going to open 10. Nothing new. And nothing purple. Okay. About what I expected out of that. 7-star Hit Monkey and 7-star. I'm assuming now the 3 that you see in the game now, Jessica Jones, Red Hulk, and Hit Monkey. I'm thinking Hit Monkey and Red Hulk in the next Titan Crystal. Yeah, I don't think that's right, Jocker. But like I said, I don't. With champions like that, there's so much that goes on between my line chat and other areas and Discord. And hey, there's an Exalted crystal I can open. Let's go ahead and open an Exalted crystal. See if we get the shards we need here, or if we get lucky and get a 7-star. Yeah, Killmonger was sold for units. He was one of the 9,500 unit deals. All right, that should be the shards for a 7-star. Ooh, I like that background now. Behind the champion when they come up. Ooh, still not. I need another 6-star. Well, we're just going to pop a regular. We'll just do a regular 6-star here. Because good chance. I guess I could open up. Yeah, there you go. There's a Max Sig. I could open up Max Sig crystals too. I've got a few of them. All right, let's see who we get out of 7-star. And then I'm going to jump over to the CCP server and we'll do some test fights with Dazzler on some different things. Or I can do some battlegrounds. There we go. That's what we can do. Let's do this. Poll. And you've got, while this is spinning, to vote. And
hey, that's pretty good.
I'll take that. 20 more SIGs on him. I will take it. Gets him up to SIG 40. I mean, it's a long way to go, but he likes SIGs. Not the worst champ to pull. Trying to think if there's anything else that I need to open. And for tomorrow, just so I can have it for my own knowledge, I've got 403 of the 4-hour crystals. So 403 of those. 65 20%ers. What is that? 46 of the 40%ers, 5 60%ers, and then a bunch of little health potions. All right, it looks like we're going to test Dazzler. So I'm almost ready. Shredness, what I did for the farm was I went back through a lot of the old Act content. They've removed, like 3.2.6. They removed the big farm out of there. But I was getting about one every third. I ended up, because I'd opened up some 4-hour crystals to do the one-man show, the Mojo Challenge, I had 57 energy refills. So I was just running through Act content, refreshing Acts. One of the better spots, 3.2.6 still works, 3.2.5, 3.2.4 were probably some of the higher ones. Farming the one every day out of the Apothecary, getting lucky in opening some of the 4-hour crystals and things like that. It took, I think I've got 17 refills left, so it's taken 40 energy refills to get the ones I got. Although if you bought that, eventually you will get the 7-star. It's the last day of the thing. You can buy the things for another $75 or whatever it is to get her today. I happen to save an Awakening Gem and a 2 to 3 for her. So let me get her out of there. All right, whoops, let's go back to the home screen here. And we'll jump over to CCP. Now I'll have to rank her up and awaken her over here. I only took her up to rank 1 here, or just kind of leveled her up. Got to be careful over here as well. There we go. Just making sure I don't show anything I shouldn't show. I may just take her to rank 2 and awaken her. That'll be good enough for testing. And then, oh, I do have a 2 to 3. Never mind, we'll take her to rank 3. We'll test her. We'll test her at full force, just so people can see. Since now rank 3s are more readily available. I don't care. Just grab from everything. I don't want to go buy anything. Probably gonna have to buy the Awakening Gem. Hey, Jay Will, what's going on? So just joining in, I did over on the live server take her up to rank 3 and awaken her and drop a couple 6 stones in her. Just because I have this thing. Oops, I got to go buy an Awakening Gem. I think we've got those. Is that the 7-star one? That's a 7-star one. Okay, so she's rank 3 and awakened over here now. And I'm getting a note. Hold on one second. Where?
Down there by the corner.
It's all right. As long as it's no one that I know. Grandson came in and told me there was a bad car wreck outside. All right, let's jump in. You got 7-star Dazzler from 1 Valiant? There you go. That's the way to do it. If you can do it in 1, that's much better than what I did. The other thing I'm going to do, I don't know what's best for her. Let's go ahead and set that. I'm not going to put a striker on for this. I guess I could. But why? Now, in here, I feel like Korg is one of the fights we need to take. I know he's on this path. There he is. There's Korg and Atuma and Bullseye. They're all over in the same area. Perfect. So let's go take on... We're going to go Korg, then we'll show Atuma, and then we'll show Bullseye. She's supposed to be able to counter Bullseye, his evade. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure all that. We can learn that as we go. But I feel Korg is a requirement. And now this is about, no nodes on them. This is about a Battlegrounds Korg. Now, she doesn't have anything special as far as Trident Fury. She doesn't have anything as special as far as, being able to keep them from, shrugging debuffs like that. But if you notice, you'll see some red numbers coming up there when I hit with medium attacks. Whoops. And I was too busy talking. And now I can do that. Whoops. Let's do it again. She is one, though, that you do have to pay attention while you're playing. I could have done that into her. If you do that into a block or into a special, it does a stun on them. I don't have enough of the skate charges. You need 10 of those. There you go. Not even playing it right. You know, that's the thing about her. You can't... She's one of those champions that when I play her, I can't sit here and talk and do a bunch of other stuff, and I hear the ambulances now. You said Nick Fury, if possible. Is he on that same path? He's on that same path. We'll just kind of go around the horn at it. So, you know, paying attention, I wouldn't have lost any health. You know, that's the one thing she is missing is any type of anti-purify. Now you'll see, now I've got 10 charges up. Now I can... He wasn't blocking, or I could have hit into his block. Now I got to build the 10 up again. Oops, I was a little early. Okay, I want him to go back and block so I can show this. There we go. Just a way of building up some charges quicker. And he may die. Oops. Yeah, not a lot of immunities, not a defender. She's going to be useful just for that special too. There you notice there was nothing to turn off his hydration stacks, and I wasn't paying any attention to him because I was focused on her. And she really needs to do a lot of big number reflex. She really needs a lot of SIGs. You want the rollerblades? The awakened ability gets the reflect and the anti-evade. So it's not a requirement for damage. Just gives her a little bit of utility. Now, oh, he's got the anti-evade. Let's quit that. I was trying to kind of phase through his special one, but he gets enough charges that you can't do that. That's a shame. So, what I wanted him to do there is go back and hold block. Everybody I'm fighting tonight is being ultra aggressive. I don't like it. I want them to go hold block. And ideally what I want to do is throw the special 2, I think, while he's dying. Get a hit or 2 in first to kill him. Hey, look at this. There we go. And of course 5 hits into my block when I want you to throw a heavy. I want to do a special 1 intercept. I could have skated into him. I'm going to save that. I want him to throw the special. And now I want to do this. Now let's see what happens here with the special 2. Well, okay, now go back. I want to try the opening here and see what happens with you at your second life. Okay, that doesn't work with Nick. Okay, so with Nick, I think for the second life portion of it, what I'd probably want to do is throw 2 special 1s and then a special 2. Let's see. Did I max? Yes, I maxed out the track already on the main. Oh, J-Whale. Yeah, he did. I'm sure. Ooh, if you're getting your doctorate, what are you getting your doctorate in? Let's try a little bullseye action. I just want to see what happens when I evade. Med school? Oh, okay. I see. I got my doctorate, but in something else. I ain't a medical doctor. Didn't quite make the perfect release there. Come on. I messed that all up. I was trying to do the evade on the heavy, or on the special ones. I've got a doctorate in technology management. I had a company that I was working for that was paying for education, and as long as I could somehow relate it to the job I was doing, and I was a manager of a technology team, they paid for it. So I kept going to school. Okay, now I want to see how this works. If I felt more comfortable, and I did have the 10 charges. Oh, we'll do it on the next one. Now I don't want him to throw. Well. Okay, there, because I didn't come in at him, he evaded. So she does work. Evade failed. I can't evade the special one, but there you go. With practice, she will work for Bullseye and hire SIG. Now, the SIG here, oops, I don't want to do that, just to show you and why she doesn't work any better. Let's come here. So at SIG 1, it only pauses the evade for 2 seconds. That does go up. I can't remember exactly how high it goes up, but there's a website that will tell me. Goes up to 10 seconds for the anti-evade at SIG 200. So she does want the SIGs. And the cool thing is right now, the damage reflect is only 20%. At SIG 200, it's 200% of the damage. I like, oh, that's tough. See, they've got different, they're both good. And the cool thing about it is, what I see is they've got different areas that they're good. If you need big burst damage, Dazzler's your go-to. If you need somebody that can put on debuffs that can't be shrugged, so you need to be able to parry or have debuffs that stick, NTW is your champion. They are two champions that can handle the skill class very, very well from two different approaches. You know, Dazzler really doesn't have anything other than, you know, when she gets those 10 charges, she can put a passive stun on for half a second. But, you know, that's not always useful. If you can't get them to back off, she doesn't do very well at all. But NTW, you've got those passive debuffs. I don't know. Can I buy 6 stones over here? Yeah, safe and slow. You can tell how often I come over here. I don't know what I can buy and what I can't buy. 6 stone. We're going to sig her up. Let's say you get really lucky out of the crystals. Let's say... Didn't I just... I thought I bought a bunch of them. Did I buy 6-star ones? Was I just blind and just bought a bunch of 6-star crystals? Or signature stones? Yeah, I did. That was beautiful. I guess I can't get 7-star ones. Unless that's it. That's it. Okay, now we can take her up. They're both squishy. Yeah, she's not got the biggest health pool or, you know, any type of damage reduction. She does have a falter she can put on so you can get openings that way. That looks much better. Now we'll see at Sig 200 what type of damage reflect we can get out of her. Okay, now we're going to go back to that Korg. You know, like I said, I was really impressed that the mini game, I'm even doing it without sound now, as long as I'm paying attention, is not hard to master. And I can turn off recoils over here if you want to see her without recoils. So her health pool at rank 3 is only 76,000. Really, really low. But let's see what type of damage reflect we get back. All I'm going to do is 2 mediums. Yeah, not that. I mean, it's nice. And then what I want is to do this. So you get the stun. It's nice that I'm not taking damage from the thorns. Yeah, Atuma's probably better. Any type of physical reflect damage. Atuma's going to give you more of it. Korg, I mean, I was reflecting back 2,500 damage, it looked like. It's not the worst. I mean, it's a nice little feature. Her whole thing is that special too, though. And the mini game is nice. That I was really kind of impressed with. Oops, I thought he was coming at me. Yeah, I couldn't even get the whole way through the special too. This is the CCP Sanskrit. I've made her Sig 200 out here, just to kind of get a feel for it. Let's go up to a little bit higher health pool. I should have some potions I can pump into her just to... Yeah, I got her on the live server. She's only SIG 20 on the live server. I'll go back over there in a minute. Just doing a little bit of testing to see how she handles these guys. And you can see that damage reflect is starting to get a little bit bigger. Oops. Early on one of them. Don't kill me. Good. And see here, I wanted them back up. Still finishes them one special too. That damage reflect is nice. Let's go one more up. This one may take 2 special ones. This one may be, yeah, this is 1,000,000 health. I don't know if I'm the man enough to do this one. Especially with recoils on. She is not recoil friendly. Let's see what happens. I was trying for an intercept there and screwed up. Why do I always get hit by that? I hate his... Yeah, we're going to have to do 2 special ones. He's going to have to be max charge to... There you go. 2 special ones, special 2 for a little bit over 1,000,000 health pool. I mean, she's not terrible with them, but she doesn't have anything to offset recoils. And in a fight for 1,000,000 health, 2 special ones and a special 2. Isn't that much health that you end up losing? Does she bring anything to the table? She's got the reflect. So her SIG ability is where it's at for her, outside of high damage. So I've got her at SIG 200 here. So the main thing that she brings is during her hits, Dazzler takes no physical damage and instead reflects 200% of it back. So if you look at, here we go. I think I can still catch this. Let me see if I can get, yeah, perfect timing on there. Let's go ahead and jump over to a replay. Okay, so you see the reflect up there. Let me see if I can advance it a couple frames. I got to remember how to... I set all this stuff up the other day and I cannot remember all of my controls on it, and I apologize. There we are. So when we go in here to hit... Oh, that's a special. No, that's not gonna do what I want it to do. Let's get out of a special. There we go. So you can see 3,520 damage being reflected back to him every time I hit him. When he procs his thorns, which isn't all the time. See, there you go. Even when I hit into his block, reflected 3,520 damage back to him. So Namor does that as mutant, right? But not 200%. No, he does 100%. He just, whatever he takes, he reflects back. So it's a little bit of Namor, Namor on steroids. It's just so easy. Hey, Lefty Knox Raid, welcome, gentlemen. Hey, the other black man. So, yeah, it's the reflect is nice. It's just some extra damage. The other feature to her, whoops, let's hop back over out of the replay. That she's got is the ability to hit another block to stun them. It's not all the time. She's got that. And then she's got the performing a dazzling dash grants a pursuit passive for 10 seconds. Paused until the end of the dash. So what that does is if they were going to evade, and I don't know if it tells you on here, it doesn't. The pursuit passive it just kind of is an anti-evade, turns off their evade. So if you're fighting Bullseye, you build up 10 charges, you dash back, dash into him, you activate your dazzling dash, he can't evade. It doesn't do anything to offset any damage or anything like that. It does put a fault, she does have a falter that she puts on them. So it's not the longest falter. There it is. Puts a falter passive on there for 1.2 seconds. So it's not a long falter, but if you're doing the dazzling dash and you're going to miss an intercept, it's enough. So it's enough if you miss it and they were going to counter, they're going to miss hitting you because of the falter. And like I said, I am you guys know my gameplay. If I can pick up on the rotation and how to do it this quick, she's not hard to play. That's the only reason I kind of went ahead and did it and took her up, is because I was afraid. Let's go here. Actually, no. Let's go to the big health pools and just see. We'll go Winter Soldier here. How's that for a health pool? I'm not going to get her down because I'm running recoils. Or him down because I'm running recoils. Okay, and you saw the falter there. Yeah, the one downside to her, the dazzling dash, is it's whenever you dash forward, even if you're just going to counter the medium attack. And I should be countering his special one. See there, you can make him miss. Not fully charged on this special two, but it's there's some little nuances in there I'll have to kind of learn and figure out. I'm going to try and build up here now to a fully ramped up special 2. Going to be harder if I don't get the timing right. So, you got harder beam attacks. As long as you can do it within 1.2 seconds and you have that up, you can run right through the beams. And now I'm going to do let's do a little special intercept here. Okay, now she's got 100 up. You can do a special 3 to increase that, where it'll go to 150 and she'll do even more damage, which I'll do in the next fight. And I'm going to just want to kind of run one more special at this guy, one big special 2. And there we go. Okay. Now on her special 3, which I haven't tried this at all yet, this rotation, she'll go into high tempo for 40 seconds, which will let you go up to 150 charges. So that's what we're going to do this time. I don't know how it's going to work, but what I want to do is I'm going to do special 1, special 1, special 3, special 2. It would work really well on if I had power back boost on. But let's just see what we can get damage-wise on a special 2 with 150 tempo charges. Actually, no, I can probably, for 40 seconds, let's go special 1, special 3. Because 40 seconds should be long enough to get a special 1 and a special 2 off. And like I said, you can ramp her up quicker by doing parries or heavy attacks when they're not stunned. You get charges for dexing the specials. Okay, now I want him to throw, because I just don't want to deal with the special 2. All right, now we're going to be able to increase her tempo up. We didn't get a perfect. If you get a perfect, it goes up to 60 seconds. But I've got 50 seconds because I was semi-perfect. Okay, so I've got a long time here now. You know, I'm not going to have to throw a special 1. I want him to throw one more special, and then I've got 150 charges. Okay, this should be a big special 2. Okay. Let's take a look at that one. Hey, Jason, what's going on, man? So, with that now, let's get this one up. We'll get to the special 2 there at the end. Got 150 charges. All right. Slow it down. Let's come back over here to the replay. I don't know why my replay logo was off on there, but there we are. So now I've got this at half speed. Okay. So there's the dodge. Big special 2. 232 plus something. Okay. $145. So about 400,000 damage on that. Yeah, the energy vulnerability would help some. I just wanted to make sure that I got all the charges in. We'll do that next time. Special 1, special 2, after the special 3. And see what the difference is there. You know what? We can just go right up to a special 3 right here. So It's really easy to build up the charges on her. I mean, I'm not having any problem. I'm already back to 100. Yep, too early. So I'm only going to have 40 seconds. So here we go. 40 seconds. I've got to get a special 1 and a special 2 off. So I'm just kind of going to town. But this guy's got a special 3, so... Needs to quit throwing specials. That was a little bit bigger. That was a little bigger. So with the energy vulnerability, I just wanted to make sure that I got all the charges in. We'll do that next time. Special 1, special 2, after the special 3.
Quit throwing
Let's get it
specials.
down to the special 2. Here we go. Hold it. Yay, it's stuck. No. No, 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 no. That's not supposed to happen. Why is my replay is stuck? No. No. Anyway. Oh, I know why. I know why it's stuck. Ah, there we go. So yeah, that's the damage with the energy vulnerability and 150 charges. No, she's not hard to get the feel for at all, Faust. I and I said it early in the stream, I did all this before with the volume. I'm doing it without the volume now and hitting it almost perfect every time. You do have to pay a little bit of attention to it. So there's with the SP1 energy vulnerability. And for the rest of it, since we didn't get to see the whole thing, she does a good chunk of damage here with the special 2. Let's see where we start at. Okay, here we are. Okay, so before we throw the special 2, he's at 89%. Finishes at 83. Now keep in mind, he's got 17 million health. I think. Isn't that what it was? 17 million, something like that? Yeah, 17,600,000. So if we look at it, 17,617,000 times, what did I say, 89, so 6%. All total, that can't be right. 1 million damage on that special 2. %, of 117 or of 17 million. Yeah, it's 1 million. A little bit over 1 million health on that special 2. She's not bad. Needs to quit throwing specials. Oops, I meant to slow it down, not speed it up.
Needs to quit throwing specials.
I'm kind of enjoying watching it. Those are some big yellow numbers. or some big red numbers. Yeah, because there's a couple 122,000s in there. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Not bad for a track champ. So special, I don't even know if you'd have to do special one. That's probably, let's just try it. Let's see if there's enough charges in there just to go special 3, special 1, special 2. And see how much damage that does, all total. I want to do special 3, special 1, special 2. And I'm not trying to do anything special, just doing 5-hit combos, dexing his special. We'll do that if the opening gives me, which is fine because I missed the dex on the special one. Okay, so we'll have 50 seconds now instead of 40. And we'll let the special 3 play out. I haven't let the whole thing play out, I don't think. It'll be fine. I missed that one, but we'll still get to our 150 charges easily. We're there. Okay, if you're not going to come... Come on. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, since I haven't looked at it. You get Dazzler, yes. If you don't buy the boosters, you get Dazzler in 84 days. Okay. That is 1 special 3, 1 special 1, 1 special 2. I mean, that's what? 17.6 minus 15.9? $1.7 million damage in a special 3, special 1, special 2 rotation. And the best part of it is, she doesn't need her awakened ability for that. That's unawakened. Nothing I did in that fight requires the awakened ability. I mean, that's crazy. There is nothing in that that requires her to be awakened to do that damage. What else do you guys want to see from her? I mean, special 1, special 2 will take care of a Battlegrounds match. You know, 2 special 1s and a special 2 if it's a real chunky defender, 500,000 health. Let me hide my screen for a second. I think I can do that. Let me just make sure, because I can't show some things. I think I've got her on the CCP. Let me make sure. I don't have her. Do I have to claim her? How do I not have her? Yeah, I don't have her. Somehow I missed it. Oh, well, you can see some of the stuff that's coming, but nothing that hasn't been announced. I did hide the wrong screen. I hid me. Glad I didn't show anything that couldn't be seen. Yeah, I don't have her. I don't know why I don't have her. I'll have to have them load her in for me. I took her up to rank 3 before running that rotation. I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy, but something here is not right. Give me 1 second here. Okay, that's right now. So on my actual account, she may get some. I don't think I'm going to give her any Sig Stones. I don't think there's any reason for it. There she is on the main account. What does Dazzler do? You haven't been keeping up? I'll show you. Here is all you need to see. Give me 1 second here. Let me get it reloaded. Let me rewind the replay. I think it's this one. Let me find the fight here. It's really easy. Too early, so I'm only going to have 4. That's the wrong one. Give me 1 second. I just wanted to make sure that I got all the charges in. We'll do that next time. I mean, I'm not having seconds. So here, going to town. This will work. I mean, it won't be. Is this the one I do a special one? Yeah, okay. So we'll start here. I'm not showing anything yet, so. Alrighty, Reaper, have a good night. So, Mr. FFB, here you go. I just threw a special 3. Here's her special 1. And now I'm racing to a special 2. And I've got it kind of sped up a little bit right at the moment so we can get to a special 2 here. And now this is what she does. That's 1,000,000 damage. That's the best thing I can tell you that she does. She's got a little bit of utility built in. Hey, Xavier, thank you for the sub. That's what she does. I got to fix my replay. It's not exactly right, but you get the picture. Yeah, she's something. Does she need that she needs no dupe to do those numbers. The dupe, all it gives her is a little bit of physical reflect. So if they have like thorns like Korg or Atuma, it reflects damage back on them. And then it gives you a pursuit passive when you dash in, which is just anti-evade basically, for about 3 seconds. So it's useful for Bullseye and a couple of evaders. Yeah, you don't need anything. I mean, for those numbers, Unawakened works perfect. Pretty darn nutty. And now the other thing, for those just joining and haven't been here, I showed my second fight ever with her, and I got perfects on the mini game, kind of the special game where you're having to tap the screen. It is not hard. I was afraid it was going to be Viv Vision style having to tap. I find Viv to be 1,000 times harder to get the timing down than what this was. How much does it cost? $100. $100. And the reason I did it, I happen to have a 2 to 3 mutant from Cyber Weekend and a Mutant Awakening gem. And that special 3 damage ramped up is just pure T nutty. I mean, I don't know what else. What else do you want to see? I'm going to claim. Let's see if we can get another 7-star though. Let's go ahead and start claiming some of the this stuff here, and just see what we get. We'll have some Paragon crystals we can open. Yes, I did. I saved all that mutant stuff just for her. Hey, and guess what? I can get another 20 SIGs on Platpool. And then I've got some extra pieces. We'll sell those. I'm just looking for 7-star shards here. And other crystals and the like. Whoops, I need to do mutant now. I'm down lower in mutant. I don't know if I'm going to get enough out of this to do this. It's not like I'm going to wait a long time to grab these things anyway. I do need to be careful of the stuff from the store. What's the best rotation? It depends on the length of fight, Xavier. Shorter fights, Battlegrounds is probably Special 1, Special 2. And that should finish them. If they've got about 450 to 500,000 health, you need to do 2 Special 1s and a Special 2. If they've got very chunky health pools, million plus, do Special 3, Special 1, Special 2. And that's it. I mean, it's not real tricky. I mean, I'm really, really impressed. I mean, it is one of the easiest rotations on a champion I think they've come out with in quite some time. I don't know. I'm just grabbing 6-star crystals at this point in time. Yeah, she's not. Once you get that timing down, and I've got, as you can see going through there, I have it down pretty well. You do have to pay attention. You can't be looking away and doing other things. And I did find that a couple times. I was trying to talk and look away. I don't have the timing down that well yet. It will probably get there and kind of be muscle memory at some point in time. I got to check on, before I buy any more of these. Haha. Okay, I'm getting close. I got to go spend some Trader's Outpost stuff here real quick. Let's just do this. We'll spend a good chunk of it. I've got to finish off the side quest too. I'm probably going to use her to do the side quest. I just want to see if I can get what crystals we can get to open here. Since I did 25 Paragon earlier, I did a 7-star earlier. I don't know if I can get to another 7-star. We might, because there's another 2K. Yeah, so I mean, it is. I mean, it's no exaggeration to say I am by no means an excellent player. To be able for me to master her that quickly, and I don't know if I've mastered her. There's still going to be nuances that I've got to work on and figure out. But for me to be able to play her that well that quickly speaks volumes. And she does have limitations. You know, she does have a smaller health pool. She does, doesn't have debuffs that are passive, so they can be shrugged off. Okay, that's about it. Let's see where that puts us with crystals and stuff like that. We're going to open what we can. Let's see. I'm not opening any chart topper crystals. Paragon, I've got 22 of these. I'm going to do it kind of the same way. Pop 10, spin 2, pop 10. Don't want to add 200. Add more. I don't think these really offer much of anything anyway. Actually, I'm just going to pop them all. Not really. A couple 6-star crystals or 6-star champions. Nothing new. Not that I can really get much new. We'll go down through. I'll pop my there's a 6-star Nexus. I'll pop my Max Sig and see where that puts me. I don't want to fish too hard. Got a bunch of units probably there. Bunch of units probably there. Max Sig, a couple of these. Where does that put us? Just enough. All right. So, just to kind of go back through and recap, Dazzler good. That's the ultimate review right there. Dazzler good. Need to say nothing else about her. She is by far worth the $25. Even if you don't accelerate her, even if you can't accelerate her, if you've got $25, it's probably the best thing that you can ever spend it on in this game. No exaggeration. I did Beta Ray Bill. I did Morbius. They were worth it. This one, just, yeah. The value is way, the bar, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, the amount that you get for that $25. And to think that she's at the end of it, I like her. I really do. Like I said, there'll be a lot that I'll have to learn to do with her and to do it the right way. But yeah, she is.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And if anybody knows, the reason I'm happy is I've been looking for that dupe. I like me some Luke Cage. A little hesitation. Coming soon. Coming soon. I really don't think there's anybody else I want to take up at this point. Let me look at. There's a little hesitation there. I will. Actually, let me look at something here. Okay. At Sig 20, what is his refresh timer? 60 seconds? Okay. I probably will. I know, Lee. That's kind of where the hesitation's at. I've been holding on to it for a little bit. Don't know to do Joe. Don't know if I want to do Luke. I like Luke Cage. To me, it's an easier gameplay style. Joe is nice. I struggle with getting the right cards up at the right time. And welcome, Lee. How you feeling, man? So, a little hesitation. I'm going to make that decision here over the next couple days. But I think one new rank 3. Yeah, he is a serpent counter. There's a lot of things he can do. You know, is he good for the next metas at all? That's kind of where it's kind of where the hesitation's coming from. Well, see, I've got Cap IW there, Jason, as well, and Awakened. And I just took Silk up, just took Photon up. Now I don't even know what I was going to look at. What was I going to look at? I think I was going to do this. So there is the new rank 3 of the evening. She is worth it. She is awesome. She is easy. She is fun. Don't know if I could say any more. Can I? No, I can't get Cap IW to Sig 200 anytime soon. You know, and kind of, he's in the back of my mind. What I want to do, and the reason I'm waiting is I want to see what Sig stones we get as part of this banquet event. To kind of know and make decisions on who I'm ranking up. Because he needs them. He's Sig 40. Which is good. You know, it's a 50% chance roughly of everything. I still think I like Luke more than Cap. And when you look at my science roster is stacked. Nefaria, Thing, Hulk, Spider-Ham, Titania, Photon, Silk, all rank 3. It is by far my most stacked class, I think. You know, skill being the least with Korg and Mole Man, and that's it. I've really got to find a skill champion I really want to take up. Mutants in pretty good shape now. Domino, Dust, Onslaught, Dazzler. Cosmic, we've got Gore, DKG, Null, Serpent. Hit Monkey, yeah, if I could pull him, we'll probably take him. We've got Guardian, Shuri, Warlock, Red Skull there. And Ironheart. I thought there was one more sitting around there. And then Mystic, Chavez, Kindred, Mangog, Kushala, Sassy. Red Hulk is another one I'm thinking for science. I loved my Red Hulk. He is a Path 9A beast. That poison and incinerate immunity comes in very, very handy. And he's going to be huge. Rintra, yeah. I couldn't do that in balance. I've got 7 science, 5. I've been ranking for the metas. And that's kind of why I'm not ranking anything right now. I've got everybody more or less that I need for this meta. I wanted to take Dazzler up because I like Dazzler. So what I'm going to end up doing is I rank for Alliance War metas, pretty much. Very rare will I do a Battlegrounds only rank up. Dazzler being the exception. Don't think I'll ever use her in War. I might, but she's more of a Battlegrounds, more of a fun champion. But I'm gonna rank for AW. You know, when you look at AW right now, whoops, you'll see when I go to my decay, and even the other tags, but decay is the main thing I'm gonna rank for. And let's look at 7 stars. The decay tactic: Nefaria, Hulk, Spider-Ham, Titania, Photon, Silk, Null, and Serpent. So what is that? 6, 7, 8 are rank 3. I really don't need Luke up, although he doesn't get banned that much. At least I haven't really been paying attention to Luke bans. Titania's getting more bans than Luke. I'm going to be taking Jabari Panther up most likely for the FinTech Challenge eventually. And the other thing I want to do is I want to see what champions are required for the festivities starting tomorrow. We know one of them. We know one of the tags for one of the runs. Will require those, which means I'm going to take Wiccan to probably at least rank 2. Cheoth may go to rank 3. Luke is blacklisted. Oh, well, then I don't need him. See? I knew I hadn't seen him being used. I just figured he was banned, and I guess in a way he is. So, yeah, I'll probably rank somebody up tomorrow for the challenges. They need to be at least rank 2 for me to go in there with them. And Wiccan is the one I think that I'm going to use, especially if he's got to be, if that 10-year celebration's got to be the full path, because he's got the, I think he's got reverse controls immune, isn't he? Yeah, immune to reverse controls. So he'll probably go up. And PWF, so I don't have to send you anything. Although I will be posting a couple videos in chat. There you go. There's my update for you. Now, I think Dazzler would be awesome for a boss killer. You get an Atuma boss, which we're not going to see. You get a Korg boss. I don't think she'd be okay for Bullseye. I wouldn't want to take her. I wouldn't want to do a boss with Bullseye with her. But, you know, somebody better than me could. Yeah, I don't use them very often, but I'm going to. So, all in all, not too bad. She is pretty daggone awesome. I'm going to get out of here, though. Who else is streaming? Bryce is streaming his 9th day of Brycemas. I'm going to go put a video together of some stupid, crazy, huge damage from Dazzler. If I can figure out a way to get more than 1 million out of a special 2, I'm going to post it. I'm going to keep playing around with it until I do. But I think even at 1 million damage, that may just be okay. It may be all right. But anyway, folks, that's going to wrap it up for me. I do want to thank you all for coming out. Thank you for the new subs. Thank you for joining me on my Dazzler rank up. I'll be back tomorrow. And until then, I hope everybody has a great evening. And did I put the link in there? No, I didn't. There's the link to Bryce. Give him a safe Aussie raid. And until then, take care all.